Now it's time for a game called Queen for a Day. For the next 2 years, I'm going to pin presidential candidates down on the issues that matter to me most. You have agreed to be the first to face the gauntlet. I suppose the idea is you're going to be queen for a day. You're going to set whatever policies you want. Will you honor these pledges? Are you ready?
Ready.
On day one, do you pledge to eliminate daylight savings and never let the American people see dark before 5 p.m. again? No joke, sleep ratio. So I want to be clear. I'm not saying we don't have daylight savings times. I'm saying we jump forward one last fucking time, and then that's just time.
No. Why? Why so important?
Because
Explain.
I'd rather it be dark in the morning.
I don't want it to be dark in the morning. I get up early. I work out at 6. It's not helpful to me. It's less helpful to me. I have to get up at 5:30. It's really dark, and I don't like it. And I get my ass out of bed, and I go do my spin class, and I do my Pilates and my yoga, and I'm in bed by 10, for God's sake.
This is a filibuster.
Too bad.
Incorrect.
Queen for a day.
If you're waiting for someone to back out of a parking spot and the person is just sitting there with their car in reverse, can you hit the horn?
Yes.
That's
yes.
correct.
Yes. And
How
say things like, "What are you doing?"
I think you can tap it. You can tap it. How do you feel about people who back into parking spaces? Are they wise planners or full psychopaths?
I am terrible at going in the front way anyway, so I'd be
You know
backing
what?
in.
Controversial, but correct. If it's up to you, when should McDonald's stop serving hash browns and switch to French fries?
Never. They should have hash browns all day long.
Wrong! There should never be a time where you can't get fries. That's the correct answer. Let's see, it says here, agree or disagree, is it okay to say
No, but why are you limiting the hash brown time?
Honestly,
I mean, my point was don't limit the hash browns.
I don't understand. I think it has something to do with the temperature of the fryer.
You can have both the hash brown and the fries.
That's fine with me. That's
fine
fine with me.
Exactly, because different people have preferences.
Compromise.
Fair.
The lost art. Unity. All right. Agree or
But
disagree?
we are not bipartisan.
No. But on
No.
this issue, we've crossed a divide.
We found the common ground.
If someone is the host of a weekly political podcast which is widely successful and popular, how often should their partner listen to an episode?
At least once a week.
At least once a week.
At least once a week. And go back and do the faves over time. Yeah.
That's
really?
correct.
Is that not happening?
It's not happening. He's
We
very
need to
busy.
talk about that.
You talk to him. Will you finally put a stop to this madness and force a vote on a constitutional amendment capping the number of Grinch movies at no more Grinch movies?
I think they're kind of cute. I like them. I like all kids shows.
Take that back to Iowa. All right. How many times can a person order delivery before it becomes legally sad?
There's absolutely no limit.
All right. What is the line of demarcation for upstate New York? Where does it begin?
Albany.
It begins at Albany?
Albany. I'm sorry, it's Hudson Valley before Albany. If you're in Albany, you're an upstater and above. It's got Albany and above.
Follow up.
The Hudson Valley's the Hudson Valley. It's not upstate.
As president.
Only New Yorkers would say Westchester's upstate. And I mean people in New York City, yeah.
Let's talk about those snooty Westchester people for a second. As president, would you do anything to stop Westchester people from sticking their fancy noses up about Long Island? I'm sick of their shit.
I think we should treat others the way we want to be treated.
I don't think people want to be treated the way people on Long Island treat people. So it's sort of a tough issue. I'm not saying there's no heroes in this story. I'm from Long Island. What do you think should happen to the people who locked certain gay nerds in blue recycling bins in 1998? What should happen to them?
The people who are
The
mean,
people who
mean to you,
I'm not hypothetical.
they should.
Do you think that Mrs. Mallon has paid high enough of a price for her involvement or her complicity, her silent standing by? This is all I needed. I'm being hugged. Thank you. Thank you.
Don't worry. Don't worry. He needed that.
She cares about all our kids. All right, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing your. All right, last question. When you're at the airport and people start lining up in a big clump way before their group has been called, should we be allowed to subtly bump into them with our rolly bags?
Yes.
You got it. You've won Queen for a Day.